Hi everybody, welcome to Kingston Krossfire Lacrosse. We have a U9 game coming up here, so there's going to be some differences in today's game that we're going to let you guys know about and kind of keep you so you're up to date with what's going on. So, my camera lost its feed. Let me get that put back on here for you. Do apologize. There we go. We got her back up and running. The cable came a little loose. So you'll notice there is no shot clocks down in the end, and that is because they go on a more slipping here. They go more on a shift basis. Sorry, a little slippery here up on this way I have my camera set up. So yeah, you're gonna see they'll play about 3 minutes usually, and then they're gonna switch it off here. No shot clocks. They're allowed possession a little bit longer. This is just a little bit more of the development stage of the game for the kids, so they let them not be a stickler with the shot clock and the possession, and a little bit more, on building skills and getting them that gameplay experience. So you're going to see Quinte is going to be in the, we have some purple out there, some gray, and blue. Let's get a little update here just to give you guys a little. There, we'll give them a little purple so you can notify who it is. So they're going to let them know here. Again, they'll be setting up for the face-off here at the center dot. They'll both go down, put the ball between the backside of their sticks, and then they'll blow the whistle, and then they'll work to pull that ball out and grab possession of it. And they'll get the ball recovered from the bench and start it back up. So Quinte, they will be using the shot net right now. It doesn't look like they have a goalie today for the game, so they will be using that shooting guide there, or a shooter tutor, as some of us know, and a big save by that shooter tutor on that great shot. But we do have a goalie down there in net for Kingston, so they'll be tested with that goal. And this is the U9, so these would be the 7 and 8-year-olds under 9, but they don't have a U7 division, so this would be the next one up past the U7. So they're just past now in that U7. You'll see they usually are playing half court with the nets put off to the side boards, and they just play the half ice surface. Where here they go to the full ice surface, or floor surface. Okay, I quit calling it ice. I'm used to hockey. So the floor surface is going to be full court. So they're going to give that ball there to the Quinte player, and they'll start it back up here. Then we've got 2 minutes in here into the action. It looks like we're going to have a potential penalty coming here to Quinte for that high stick. So Quinte's going to get a penalty here for the high stick. Quinte's going to set up in their zone here defensively at the top of their house, while Kingston will grab possession here at center and start this power play. And they're going to get a buzz there. That's the first 3 minutes, so they're going to do a quick line change here. Again, with the U9, they do a line change system to give the players equal play. And, you know, again, 30-second shot clock's a little hard to get a lot going, so they let them play for a 3-minute period. Here, they don't have shot clocks, allows them to learn the skill a little more, carrying the ball, throwing the ball, things along those lines. And the one Quinte player here is pressuring hard off into the corner. Alone, being chased by all of the players. Shot. And a save by the goalie on the penalty kill. But Kingston is going to get back here on their power play. They do have a minute remaining in the power play to try to utilize here. Quinte's doing a great job putting on some pressure, but now Kingston's going to bring it out and just toss it into the zone as Kingston will chase it down for possession. Seven's going to get onto that ball off into the corner, but has, I believe that is number 28, battling there for Quinte, who's going to throw it through center ice, and now there's going to be a run. 2-0. They need to scoop up that ball, grab possession now. The break. Shot. And a big save by the goalie for Kingston. Quinte's going to scoop that ball back up, though, keeping possession. And another great opportunity there, stopped by the Kingston goalie. Ball off the backside of the net. 8 will chase it down with 11 giving chase from Quinte, but 8 makes a move. And now on the run. Cuts up. Loses the ball at center, but 7 scoops it up here and flicks it down, but only a bounce or two before Quinte's able to pick that one up and come back the other way now. 6 has it. Coming towards the crease. Looking at the goalie, looking for a shot. Another save by Kingston's goalie. Kingston gets possession. They blew that one down because it was locked into the pads there of the Kingston goalie. So still a 0-0 game here. Coming up to a whistle here for a line change in about 10 seconds. So if they're going to get a shot off, they have to get off now. Shot and score. Goal for Quinte. 1-0 on a great shot again. A bunch of big saves there by the Kingston goalie, but Quinte was finally able to get one in to make it 1-0 here in the first. We have another 3 possessions here, so you'll see another line change coming up in about 2.5 minutes. And then the final 6, they should have 2 3-minute shifts here to finish out this first period. Again, it is 1-0 here. Quinte able to take the lead. Eight on the run. Throws the ball towards the net. And that bounces just wide as the goalie was trying to track it. Battle on there. The ball is coming to the back side of the zone. Kingston picks it up on a scoop. And now a break. Just has to get that in past the shooter tutor. Oh, and it just hits the lip and stays out. Keeping it 1-0 here for Quinte. Shot at the net. Just bounces wide. Battling out comes Quinte, who tries to shovel it down the zone. Giving chase is Kingston, but it's going to make it down, all the way down onto the goalkeeper. He's going to flick it forward, but they need to jump on it as Quinte is pressing. Now a rush as they come up, makes a dodge, comes over center floor, trips up there and goes down. Both trip up and the ball is being scooped up. Kingston has it, but a good whack by the Quinte player puts that ball into chaos. Now Quinte goes to toss the ball, but it rolls out of the stick, comes back, and now 13 for Quinte has to defend as Kingston's giving chase off over into the corner. The ball comes out and is picked up by Kingston, but they push it back off into the boards. The majority of the Kingston players are there. They come out with the ball, coming up to the top of the house, looking, shooting. But that goes off over into the quarters. There's 10 seconds remaining before the shift change. And we have a player down as they're going to get the shift change here and take a look at this player to make sure the player is fine. Player's popped up and looks to be okay. Might have just got a stinger of the wind knocked out of them. But with 5:40 remaining here in the first period, Quinte leads the game by 1. Kingston needs to get back to their offensive ways as they had a great opportunity as it just got stopped up by that shooter tutor in the net. Ball to a wide alone. Quinte player's shot. Saved by the goalie for Kingston. This goalie is doing a great job keeping Quinte from getting any type of extended lead. And the Quinte player is able to smack that stick out of the Kingston player's hand. And now they're going to chase that ball down off over into the corner. Kingston comes out with it. Here comes 13 wearing the red helmet with some speed. There's one defender back by the net. Here they come. Shot. Just goes wide of the net and off over into the corner as another great opportunity here for Kingston. Now stepping in, makes a move. Shot. And couldn't get that one. Scoops up the rebound. Shot again just wide as now 13 will grab that ball up. Center it. As that ball bounces dangerously in the house and is picked up by Kingston now, looking as they still have 1:15 remaining on their shift. So they have time to work with it here in the Quinte zone. Moving around, but Quinte is attacking and has that ball in chaos again as Kingston scoops it up. But 11 is having a hard time dealing with the pressure from the defense of Quinte. 3:40 remaining here in the first period. 40 seconds remaining before we get a shift change. And it looks like there could be a call coming. So it looks like we're going to get a penalty here for Quinte, and Kingston, with 3:20 left in the first period, is going to get an opportunity on the power play again. And hopefully can put one in and tie this game up. Quinte doesn't want any tie to happen, so they're going to do their best to keep from Kingston getting that ball in past that protection at the net. Shot in close 17, and there is a buzz as there's going to be a quick line change here. As you can see, both teams getting back on the ice here. Hope the floor. I did again. Quinte's going to get that ball deep in their zone. And they're going to work their way towards that Kingston goal. Ball bounces off over into the corner. Chased down, but comes out awkwardly in front of the net. Comes over back to the boards. 14 has the ball. Putting distance, deciding where the ball will go. And tries to shoot the ball, but it came out awkwardly out of the pocket. A little bit of a bounce. Gets fouled on as Sevens trying to scoop that up. 16 tries to trap it, but that ball is bouncing everywhere. And 16 is going to chase it down over to the boards. Scooped up here now. Kingston has the ball. Cradling it as they're going to run down the line here. 14 looking. Makes a cut to center. Still making some moves. Has to deal with some chops by the Quinte players as that ball gets dislodged and is now battled on the boards as one Quinte player is battling off three Kingston players. Quinte now comes back in as their penalty is over. There's a minute remaining here in the first period. Quinte's going to scoop that one up now with the final minute in this period. So those fresh legs out of the box as 8's going to throw it down towards. And it's going to bounce off over to the corner. 45 seconds remaining here. Quinte is going to look. Cycle around. 8's moving, looking, shoots from the slot. And that's going to hit a body. And Kingston's going to work at scooping that one up or keeping it away from their net. A good scoop here, but that ball gets dislodged as they keep battling towards the boards here. Kingston comes out with it. 14 is going to bring it back into their own zone. That ball is coming dangerously towards the net. It's Quinte now, and a great opportunity with 10 seconds remaining. Number 8 makes a move, trying to contain the ball. A shot off the goalie and goes off the backside of the net as that's going to run down the first period here at the Memorial Center in Kingston. A close game here in Kingston. Just 1-0 for the visiting Quinte team. Kingston is looking to do their best to get this one back. Kingston does have a goaltender where Quinte does not right now, so Kingston's goalie has been being tested. And other than the one that's gone in, has done a great job at keeping the score to 1. It's a smoky Monday here in Kingston as they're dealing with the fires north of the city. But it's great inside this arena. Not too warm today. I'm sure out on the floor running around it's a little bit warm, but up here in the stands it's very nice. There will be some games here. That will be Wednesday. I will get the schedule here for you in the next intermission so we can give you guys a breakdown. You can swing on down to the Memorial Center and check out this action live if you'd like. There's no cost to come in and check out this great game here in Kingston. Shot by Kingston just misses short side and goes off over into the corner. They're going to battle over there in the corner. Good pressure here by number 3 for Kingston. Trying to keep that ball hemmed in deep into the Quinte zone, but Quinte now coming out the other way. Gets pushed off over into the corner. Now that ball comes out. 19 scoops it up for Quinte to gain possession. Throws it out to the center. Here's 11 now. But that ball was just out of reach. Number 9 for Kingston is going to chase that one down to the corner as 11's pursuing. And the ball will be battled on there at the backside of the net. Out comes Quinte. As now Kingston will have to go into a defensive role here, trying to get that ball dislodged. That's a great move right in front of the house, but sends it off over into the corner. Quinte still has that ball. Cutting in, shot high off the glass and bounces out in front. Another shot is going to hit a body. Bounce towards the net. The goalie did a great job cutting off any side of that net. But now, crease violation is going to get that ball over to Quinte. As we have about 45 seconds remaining on this shift before we'll get a line change for both these squads. Quinte's player driving, trying to protect that ball. Good whack by the Kingston player. Dislodges that ball, and now a run. 8's moving. Oh, caught up there. Losing the ball, but they are still battling for it. Some great action going on here right at center court. The Quinte player scoops it up, though, right in front, but loses it off over into the corner. They couldn't handle the bouncing ball. That's going to do it for this shift. We'll get some fresh legs here on for both teams. So they're going to be bringing that ball. Again, there won't be a face-off as there was no goal. Just a possession switch over here as Kingston's going to come down now. 11 with the ball. Sends it off over to 17 over at the boards, who scoops it up. Makes a move. And is going to drive towards center. Looking. Shot. And a good save by that shooting tutor. And Kingston picks it back up again. Shot! And another bounce off as Quinte now holds the ball. Kingston needs to find a way to be able to break down that shooter tutor, as there's only a couple holes for them to put that one through. A couple good whacks there trying to dislodge the ball from Quinte's number 11 stick. And finally that ball comes dislodged as number 6 from Kingston's going to pull that ball out now and run far side. Beating 13 now. Coming in. Has 13 from Kingston with number 6, but that ball is bouncing. Quinte comes out with the ball the other way. We did have a player that did go down there, but has popped back up, but has a little bit of a limp and seems to be making their way to the bench. Kingston possession. .40 seconds remaining here on this shift before we'll get a change. Number 6 from Quinte battling for that ball, but it does come out on the stick of Kingston. Up to the top of the house. Looking, moving, shooting, and that ball just misses the top center hole. And that will be the end of that shift, as they're going to get a line change here with 9 minutes remaining in the second period. Seven for Kingston has the ball, and we'll start off this shift for Kingston. Quinte is doing a good job keeping that ball away from Kingston as they hold on to that 1-goal lead here. And a shot will get blocked off by number 4 for Kingston and off over into the corner as 6 for Quinte will chase it back down. Tried to center the ball, but Kingston has scooped that one up and now is making a run, but lose the ball off along the boards as a number of 6 are trying to trap that ball. Kingston now has the ball running, has Quinte pursuing, loses that ball just a couple feet from the net. We'll have to chase it down over at the boards. Picks up the ball again, shoots just wide of the net. Quinte now with the ball. Coming through center. Makes a move. Rolls off the defender. Shot wide of the net. Kingston scoops up that ball. Now 5 on a rush. All alone, has a bit of time. Shoots, rolls it in, but it just hits that lip in that center hole at the bottom and stays out as Kingston is having a hard time getting that ball in by that shooter in the Quinte net. And a line change. As we have 6 minutes remaining here in the second. And that ball is broken up now as Kingston 16 off over into the corner, getting chased down by a couple Quinte players, but 8 picks it up, comes around the far side of the net, looking, shot, and just hits on a weird angle and comes out, which doesn't go by that shooter tutor there in the net, which is now making Kingston try to find a way to beat it. Nice spin move. Another spin move. Tries to avoid the chop from the Quinte player. Ball gets dislodged, but gets it back again. Again, another spin moving towards the net. Only one to beat. And that's going to hit the Quinte player. Now Quinte coming back the other way with some speed. Going to stop up there in front of their net, cut back. But Kingston chops at that ball and gets it dislodged until it goes up and out of play here with 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Kingston ball. Kingston now coming in with the ball. 9 spins. Another move. Cuts back in with a juke move and tries to get through, but that ball gets dislodged. And now has to battle to pick up that ball again. Gets that ball. Is still going to be running there, using the energy as that ball gets popped out off over into the boards, and they'll chase it down. Quinte able to trap that ball and grab it. Now here comes the Quinte player being chased down by Kingston. 11 doing a great job protecting that ball, but it comes out as they enter in the zone. And now 3 battling for that ball along the boards. And we're going to get a line change here with 3 minutes remaining in this second period of play. Kingston grabs possession now, and we'll start back into the Quinte zone. A good rush. Comes in, tries to shovel it towards the net. But that one again bounces just wide. The balls here used in lacrosse do bounce, and they don't always bounce the same way or consistently with the style of rubber. So something to keep in mind is they're not just as easy to do a little drop. And a shot that just couldn't make it by. That shooter tutor was a great shot on. Kingston in there, comes in. Oh, and that one just bounces over the net. Minute 50 remaining on this last shift of the second period. 13 goes, sends it cross court to 11, who's having a hard time scooping that up, but now grabs it, makes a move, dodges another one, comes into the center, makes another move, shoots, and off the crossbar. That net is stopping everything right now, ladies and gentlemen. A ball loose, scooped up here by 13 from Kingston. Kingston sends it forward, but unable to be cradled. And now goes off over to the boards as Quinte tries to grab it up there by their bench, but Kingston comes out with it. And a great move, but that ball still with the stick shot just over the net. And now Quinte has it. 45 seconds remaining in this second period. As Kingston has about 40 seconds left here to go to try to get one towards the net. And a scrambled draw. And it gets scooped up here. And that ball is going to go to Quinte. 18 seconds remaining. The ball will go off by Kingston's bench. There's 7 seconds remaining. A rush towards the net. And a big save by the goalie for Kingston at the end of the second to keep this game an exciting one between these two teams. We'll have a brief moment here while they get situated, and that gives me a second to bring to you the schedule for Wednesday. You can tune in here at the Memorial Center, stop in, or check out the games. 6 to 7 p.m. The U11s will be facing off Team 1 versus Quinte. At 7 to 8 p.m. U13s Team 1 versus Quinte. And 8 to 9 p.m. the U17 girls versus Tynanega. here at the Memorial Center from 8 to 9 p.m. Those games are going to be covered on our network. But if you'd like to check out the action live in person, there's no cost. Just come on down to Kingston's Memorial Center to check out the action. And the rest is over. The players are back on for the final 15 minutes here in this game between Quinte and Kingston. Kingston is down by 1 right now, but Kingston's goalie has been playing spectacular, keeping it just to 1. And if you have a child that may be interested in playing lacrosse, make sure you Google Kingston Krossfire Lacrosse. Jump on their homepage and message them. They can let you know all the details about registration and things along those lines. If your player plays hockey, they probably have a lot of the equipment already needed to play this game with just a couple extra pieces, like a stick, maybe some kidney pads. But other than that, they should have everything they need. Kingston's coming in, driving towards that net, shooting, just bouncing wide of the net and going off over into the corner. The Quinte player coming up with some aggression and trying to dislodge that ball, but Kingston staying along the boards with it as they are trying to scoop up that ball as it's bouncing, causing them a little bit of an issue in gaining possession, and that ball coming all the way down to in front of the scorekeeper's area. Kingston now coming out with it. Again, we have 1 minute killed down on this shift as there have been our 2 minutes going. Kingston coming in, 5 comes through, looking, tries to get towards the net, but it's going to bounce off in behind the net as Quinte's going to scoop that one up. And the Kingston player comes into the crease, causing a crease violation. Quinte's going to come out with the ball and with a burst of speed here, but a good stick-on-stick contact by 5 dislodges that ball. Now 5 coming, makes a move, driving in, only has 2 to beat, has 7 and 14 with him, coming in, shot just wide of the net, and 14's going to collect that one up, keeping on that ball. Out, driving up high. And that ball will bounce off over to the far boards. Quinte, though, coming out with the ball, making a run, but Kingston's back check, pressuring them. Quinte player to put it back into his own zone, but that ball mishandled. Number 14 working on getting that ball and gaining possession again as we have about 50 seconds remaining on this shift here. Quinte gets that ball. Some good cradling action by number 6 to keep 5 at bay. Bringing that ball. Again, you'll see there 6 doing a great job with the cradle as you want to cradle that ball to keep it from being dislodged. 4 comes in and with an attack with the stick and comes out with the ball and tries to get it ahead, but it gets scooped up by Quinte. Quinte player falls down. And now Kingston back onto the ball, trying to scoop it up to gain possession. A nice move here right in front of the Kingston bench. Here comes the Kingston player. Ran into, and a big collision there as a 6, I believe on 6 collision, and that's going to end that It was a 6, sorry, on 24 collision. 6 Kingston, 24 Quinte. But again, they'll be taking the ball here. I believe it's going to be Kingston's possession just outside the Quinte zone with under 12 minutes remaining here in this game. A great move right off of the whistle as Kingston brings that one out, tries to get to number 8, but has a little bit of problem accepting that ball as it bounces on the cradle. Picks it back up though now and is going to make a move. Protecting that ball, shooting towards the net. And we have a goal for Kingston. They finally were able to beat it through and get this game tied up here at 1 with 11:15 remaining in the third period. And we'll get the whistle, and they'll battle it out there as Kingston comes out with the ball. Now with a little bit of extra speed and adrenaline, drives in, shoots. Kingston puts it by again, and just like that, now Kingston has a 1-goal lead with 10:30 remaining in the third period. Just like that, in less than about 2 minutes here of play, Kingston is able to bring this game back and then the lead. There has to be a little bit of boost of energy here now in Kingston's game as they've had solid play by their goaltender in their net. And 10 minutes remaining. Ball here picked up by Kingston and moving in deep. They're going to make some moves here as they try to drive that ball towards the net and get themselves an assurance marker here as they've turned on here in the final minutes and the final period. Sorry, there's still 9 to go as we're about to get a line change here as Kingston's struggling to gain possession over by the boards. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That went out the post. They didn't buzz it for the line change. Now they buzz it for the change. And Quinte ball with 8:20 here remaining in the third. 8 will stop up, try to make some moves here. And that one's gonna bounce off over towards the Quinte net, but it's scooped up by the Quinte player, number 19. Keeping that stick high and trying to keep it out of the reach of the Kingston players. Scoop that puck forward, but it was grabbed up here by Kingston. As now Kingston will turn the Jets on the other way here, trying to avoid the slash from the Quinte player, but that ball is dislodged as 6 comes out with it for Quinte. But a good hard stick-on-stick connection by 11 will put that ball off over into the corner. 11 battling there against number 19, or 6, sorry, number 6. Kingston coming out with the ball, driving, cuts across, only has one left to beat now. Gonna make it in, cuts across still. Now scooping up the ball as that ball was dislodged, and a good physical play there by Kingston, but there's going to be a call as the ball will get switched over possession to Quinte. Quinte player all alone scoops up the ball. 11 coming in. Now getting defended on. Comes out front, shoot. And a big save by the goalie. Another shot. And that one doesn't make it through as it gets hit on by the stick by the Kingston defender. Now Quinte trying to scoop it up and get that ball back towards the net. Number 11 has it, having a hard time keeping it in the pocket. Looks to shoot, bounces it over the net and off over into the corner. 9 trying to grab that one up, but it comes back out to the Quinte player. But again, that ball is bouncing and having a hard time as nobody's really grabbed possession yet. But now Quinte has it, moving, looking towards the net, shoots, scores to tie the game up here at 2 with 6 minutes remaining here in the game. We got some roller skaters, ladies and gentlemen, in the rink. It's getting crazy down here. Everyone's showing up for the Kingston's Krossfire lacrosse. Six with the ball now, moving. So you can see some of those rollerbladers down there, roller skaters, cheering on these little ones as they make a move towards the net. Shot! Bounces off the net, comes back out front. Five makes a move, cuts in, sends it on, and gets stopped by the shooting tutor. Some good whacking at that ball. But Quinte protecting it off over into the boards. Here comes 5 on a break. Oh, and a big save by the shooter tutor. Another attempt, and then a crease violation as there's 4:18 remaining here in the third period. And that ball only bounced out to center as now Kingston has it again. Tries to put it towards the net, but it bounces off. Ball scooped up by 5, moves towards the net, gets alone, shoots, bounces, hits the crossbar and bounces out. That one was almost put itself in on the bounce, but then gets stopped by the crossbar on the bounce. 5 shoots again, and up in behind the net it goes. We have a player down for Quinte. As that ball will be scooped up and just out of time. As there's 3 minutes remaining here in the third. It'll be Quinte ball. Kingston trying to break out of their zone. Now they're coming out. 13 comes in, shoots just wide of the net as there's 2 minutes remaining here in this game. Kingston keeping the pressure in deep in the zone in this 2-2 game, looking for an opportunity to get that one in the net and put Kingston up 3-1 here. The ball bouncing, 13 has it, sends it over to the far side, but unable to corral that one as the ball goes off into the corner and then bounces back out. Quinte has the ball on a run. Kingston chasing down the Quinte player. Eleven has 4 players keeping that defense. Comes out towards the front. They're having a hard time getting that dislodged, but they do finally get dislodged. And a great play by Quinte gets that dislodged from the Kingston player's stick, but he still is running it down. He has the ball being chased down by the Quinte player. The Quinte player tries to scoop it up, but the ball goes off over into the corner. They're battling for it as Kingston comes out, makes a drive towards the net, shoots. And that ball is bouncing. There's still 30 seconds remaining here in this 2-2 game as Quinte is trying to keep it, and then a possession turnover as the Kingston player took the Quinte player off their feet. Ball will come over to the far side here. And that will be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And a customary, they'll do the handshake here. And again, what a great game between Kingston and Quinte, ending in a 2-2 final. Again, I want to thank you very much for tuning in today to check out this game. Again, Wednesday, we will have the 3 games coming to the network, but make sure if you're available, come on down to the Memorial Center and check out these games yourself, as we're going to have the boys and the girls playing a couple great games. I believe the U17 girls team is a rep team, I believe, so it's going to be a little bit faster pace and a little bit maybe better than these younger house league games. But again, it's all learning, it's all great, and we want to thank you very much for tuning in to Kingston's Krossfire Lacrosse. We will see you guys Wednesday.